What up, Beebs? It's the dude. Okay, this is like the fourth time I'm making this. I'm so sick of making this freaking video. So, hope you guys appreciate this shit, because it's bullshit. Okay, so where was I? Now I have to re-explain all this shit again, because my audio didn't go. So, let me try and think how I'm going to start this bullshit. So what we're going to do is, I'll tell you guys what you need to impair, when you need to impair it, and if you need to impair it. So, basically, in Elite 1, which is what we're running, you don't really need any defensive stats as long as you got sort of like a half medium competent sort of healer. So what I run is I run one health piece, which is on the neck, and then everything else is full DPS. I don't run any defensive stats purely because we don't need them at this difficulty, but you will need them, and when we make those videos I'll get to that. So don't worry about that shit for now. So there's a couple of important abilities you'll need, and I'll tell you about them when you need them. So first things first, we'll get past this moat. These moats are hectic. Okay, let's do it. We'll kill these ads. My audio better be recording. If you guys can't hear me, then you know the shit's all jacked up. It's like Samuel L. Jackson, he's all in between my shit.
The primitives serve me after I prized the staff from their high priest's fused hands.
Okay, so one important thing is these moats, they don't synchronize all the time. So sometimes when the swap happens, it'll happen like two will swap and one won't. It'll be like on random. Sometimes they'll all go, sometimes they won't go. It'll be bullshit. You'll see. Okay, we're all here. Once the swap happens, after this rotation, we're good. Okay, get ready for it. See, two were swapping, one didn't. On the next rotation, the one will swap. Okay, going. So you want to make sure your DPSs are aware that a moat is going to be cutting through the middle any second. And what you want to do is you just want to run around. Basically, when the boss runs to like a little piece, you want to go and stand there so he runs back to the middle. So if he runs far away, we can run far away. So you can't impair any of that shit. We used to be able to impair that shit, but not in this game. There's like no impairs. I thought the boss was dead. Now he's dead. But yeah, that weird Hector Blast or whatever the hell they call it, that shit, you can't impair that. All the rest of the shit's the same. We'll just go there.
Many microdoses, I gained a tolerance to it. A tolerance, yes.
There's no way to escape these modes. You will get one. You may as well just suck it up and save your tears for your pillow.
To be clear, I do not need you alive for my experimentation.
Okay.
This way, please understand.
Okay, so one of the important abilities I was going to tell you about was, well, it's in Chaos. And it is, where the hell is Chaos gone? Right there. This immutable ability over here. So what we're going to do is, when he casts that big ass wave, if you remember in Secret World, if you came from there, what you would do is you would hit Spiral of Death and you would teleport straight through it to the boss, and then you can whip the boss's ass and everything's awesome. But in this game there's no Spiral of Death, and you can try charge. 50% of the time it works, 50% it doesn't. But this one, you will get hit by the wave and you will survive the blast. It makes you like immortal for 5 seconds. And then when you stand up after 5 seconds, you're healed for 40% of your maximum health, so it's awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to beat the shit out of him. He's going to do like swell of mutations, and we're going to be going left and right. In TSW you can impair that stuff. In this game you can't. You can't impair anything. There's no impairs needed. You just go left, right, dodge all the bullshit, and then we'll whip his ass. Okay, watch this shit. We'll show you. Everybody good? Sweet. Okay, we got this. Going. he opened the void. Normally I would have impaired that. But no! See, those swallow mutations, they kill. Okay, so now we're going to use it. Like that. You won't die. Then you'll stand up, like that. And then the shit continues. And that's all there is to it. Tanking has sort of become real dumbed down. So there's no technical shit, you just dodge everything. So don't be afraid. You just gotta suck it up and save your tears for your pillow. Something that's a bit alarming to me is that when I look under looking for group now, I'm seeing the same things I saw in Secret World. Looking for tank, looking for tank, looking for tank. That's all you see. Looking for one member, tank, then we can do dungeons, they say. That's so bullshit. Anybody can tank. Half the time when I die, like that, one of the other DPSs can just take over and that's all good. Yeah, that was a healer fail. My healer was like neglecting my shit.
Because they're writing in chat rather than using TeamSpeak.
Well, I got 2 modes. My shit's special.
Just think you're special. Love them.
No.
No.
I know how to lose them. I'm a master of this shit. Okay, I'm just going to reload UI and then we'll unleash it. As a matter of fact, I'll stop my Bitcoin mining. 1 sec. There we are, my shit's looking good now. Okay, so in the Secret World what you could do is you could lock your targets and you could mark the targets and everybody could shoot the same thing and it could all just be super awesome. But there's nothing like that in this game. You can't lock your targets. What you want to do as a tank is you want to make sure that you stand in a position that those motherfuckers are standing still. You don't want to be cutting all this bullshit running around all over the spot. You want to keep those cocksuckers like standing still, if you catch my drift. So, and another thing you need is you need some severe AoE on this shit. So that ability there, scatter shot, high aggro, AoE. Don't worry about doing major DPS, you won't lose aggro. As long as you're shooting all the mobs, then you'll have aggro. The only time you won't is if you're just shooting the dude that you know is supposed to be being shot, but that doesn't mean the DPSs are going to be shooting that dude. I've been in so many groups where you tell the DPSs to shoot one mob and then those dudes run around all over the place. They can't lock targets and then they end up shooting the wrong dude, and then because you weren't shooting him he goes and kills the DPS. Yeah, it makes sense. So just stand still and just let the healer heal the damage. Don't be scared. Okay, we good? That's the best tip I can give you, is to just stand still so the DPSs can aim on those bastards. Yeah, calm the fuck down. That's it. Okay, let's do it. See what I'm doing? I'm just spamming my scatter shot on these bastards. Then I want to shoot this dude with 2 big attacks. Shoot this dude with 2 big attacks. Shoot this dude with 2 big attacks. Then I'm going to come back for that dude. And that's how you maintain the shit. You just do like 2 big shots here, 2 big shots here. And you see how I'm standing in such a way that these bastards are standing still. You don't want to cut them all over the spot. There we are. That was easy. Nothing to impair, nothing to do. You just literally just face tank that shit. That's what tanking has become. Okay, so the spider dude, he normally does that black bile shit, and we used to impair it because you used to do like invisible filth and kill DPSs. Well, in this game you can't impair that stuff, so you just have to suck it up. So what you're going to do is everybody's going to look where it is and just not stand in it, because we know some shit. But if you're in a group and they die, there's nothing that you could do. Like, I can just visualize a DPS coming from the secret world, not knowing anything about tanking, and then coming in here and saying, hey, I died on the freaking black bile, it's the tank's fault. It's not like the tank can do anything about it, because you can't impair that shit. Okay, I'm just like rattling on. Are we good? I'm venting some shit, because I've already made this video like 20 times. Okay, good, let's do it. Now he's going to do that shit. Step out of it. One good thing though is that I haven't seen much invisible filth, only in like DW. So in a way I think they've done well in fixing that. So, I mean, you don't have to kill scientists at this difficulty, but I imagine in the high difficulties you will have to. Spider down, easy as that. Okay, so you still have to run in here to unlock the well. I gotta remember after using that immutable, you have to put your kneecapper back in. Don't forget, because I forgot. Where the hell is it? Oh, there. I'm sure my peeps are sick of hearing this video being made. Okay, we good? Yep.
Never.
Oh yeah, you guys enjoy it. It's joyous. We experience extreme joy in reading.
Your voice is so soothing.
Yeah. I just keep that shit warm.
It's making me fall asleep.
Yeah. It's like an ASMR video. It's like somebody rubbing the back of my neck with like a shovel.
Like he's telling me a bedtime story.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's do it. So the tactic in Elite, 1 to 4 at least, is what we're going to do is we're going to go kill the ads, open the gate, all as a group by the way. We're going to kill the 2 ads, open the gate, open the next gate, kill the Orochi dude, then come back and hit the big guy. In Elite 5 to 10, that's nightmare tactics. So what you would have to do is you would have to have 1 or 2 guys on the big guy, and then the rest of the group go and kill the Orochi dude and go and open the second gate and then come back and so forth. But in Elite 1 to 4, it's Elite Dungeon Tactics. So there's no additional mobs like Reapers and shit. Well, there's Reapers, but you'll see what I mean. Like when we did the client fight on the bridge just now, there was no Reaper to chaotic pull down, because that's Elite Tactics. But when you get to 5 to 10, that's Nightmare Tactics. You'll have the Reaper, chaotic pull him down, all that shit, just the same. We'll get there, we'll get there. Sweet, let's do it. And you just want to splash your AoE builder ability in the ship. Aggro works completely different in this game. If you have questions about aggro, then just message me or drop a message down below, because I'll explain all that shit. I'm not going to explain it every single time. I've explained it in like 5 videos already. So if you don't feel like going back and watching those other videos, no sweat. Just drop me a message or something and I'll eventually reply to it. When we're not making other videos and doing other awesome shit. Or streaming, yeah, because HB streams. She's a Twitch affiliate, so you guys need to go sub to her shit. Yeah, plugging. See what I did there? He's in a sprint. Watch out. I'd plug you, B, but you literally just don't do anything awesome.
It was just me.
I'll put up with you, that's pretty awesome.
I could plug you into the wall. Okay, watch out, he's gonna sprint. Check
Plug
HP
my
out,
foot
she's got
into
a
your
sprint
hiney
back.
hole.
Yeah. You're just trying to touch my shit with your weapon.
Free.
That's right. Yeah, it's so painful. Technically, we don't even need a healer for this fight. We could, yeah, we could kill this motherfucker without a healer. Because, yeah, that easy. Nobody takes any damage. And if you do take damage, it's complete damage. You die. There we are. Good stuff. Easy. See those tactics? Piece of cake. You don't need anything special for this shit. Yeah, so there's no rare mob. So the video that we made last time, there was like a rare boss in here, which is pretty cool. You get those now. And that dude spawns like over here somewhere. Like here. He was like here. And he drops gadgets. Cool gadgets. All the way up to red. I got that one there. If you can read that shit. There, that one. You deal 961 physical damage to the target and 1 beneficial effect is purged from them. Purging is awesome. You need purging. And how you purge is chaotic pull, the old chaotic pull ability of chaos. So, like Tide Wall, Polaris, that sort of shit, purge that shit. Okay, cool. We got this. So the tactics, because it's elite tactics, you don't need to send anybody up like to run to there and like hit Klein when he's charging the big dude up. We're literally just gonna face tank the shit. Yeah, check next shit. Right there.
I think it's the same thing you have, right? It's just the...
Yeah, that's exactly
Oh,
the
the
same.
Yep.
You deal 1, 2, 3, 5 physical damage, and 1 beneficial effect is purged. You see that shit? That's the shit right there. So kill the rare mobs, and you'll get some good shit. So the tactics, we don't send anybody up. When the big guy drops to his knee, we just let Klein charge him up, and the healer just has to suck it up. Yeah, that's it. He doesn't cleave. It's fairly straightforward. The DPSs can stand in his face. It's all good. One bug you need to be aware about is that when Klein appears over here, what's going to happen is sometimes if we DPS him too fast, he bugs out. And what'll happen is he'll go underground and come back up and go down and come back up and go down and just keep doing that the whole time. And launching like waves and shit, and there's nothing you can do. If that happens, as the tank, you just want to run to that side over there somewhere, out the way of the waves, and then just kill the big guy and just carry on as normal. Klein will eventually disappear once the big guy dies. Okay, cool, let's do it. Enough talking. There's too much talking in this shit.
Betrays your desire to go beneath this primal fluid.
So you want to save 2 of your big shots for when the dude drops down to his knee. You want to, if you don't have any resources left, when the big guy stands up, it's an aggro wipe. So I'm not going to DPS, I'm just going to wait. But the DPSs can DPS. And now you hit him with your big stuff, so he'll come to you. Otherwise he'll just walk off and go and attack the DPSs. You need to prepare this shit. Think, plan ahead. Now I can shoot again. Now when he drops to his knee, Klein's gonna come. So we need to focus Klein. Hit the shit out of him. Don't take any lip. If he gives you lip, just bust his hip. Okay, let's see if he comes back. Because this is how he bugs. Yep, he's bugged. Okay, run away. Good stuff.
It is reacting. The biological fission. Immense. This
You could get your sprint back, just be careful.
moment of my studies. The most important field event since the Black Plague. What is it?
Check you out, B. You got your sprint back.
Evil. Something more than reality can conceal as ties. You're not just stopping science. You're denying evolution.
Nothing to impair, nothing to worry about. Nothing. We haven't had to do anything. The only thing the tank had to do in here is make sure that you take the damage and so nobody else does. That's it. Just hit the boss. Nothing technical. So why the hell do we have thousands of people just looking for tanks the whole time? Anyone can do it. Okay, cool. Yep. That's it then. I won't nag on about that shit. Hopefully this video worked and I don't have to remake it for like the 50th time. So, yeah, sweet. Any messages, drop it down below. I suspect this shit's gonna be good. See you later.